Oh, sorry.
I am currently recovering from Isaac absolutely destroying me with laughter.
Yeah, and with my cock.
Is it Wayne's World?
Welcome to Wayne's World, Chris. One
Oh,
of
yeah.
the shittiest rated games on my device. But we
Fuck
said
yeah.
that about Magic Boy too, and Magic Boy was like actually good. It was
Wasn't
okay.
good,
It was
just
okay
fine.
though. Yeah,
It's fine.
it wasn't bad.
Oh my god. No, Isaac was just before this using voice mods. And I'll be damned if the look at Dana Carvey, look at him.
Let you bring you up to speed. My name is Wayne Campbell. Excellent.
Excellent.
Excellent. I've got an excellent cable access show. Oh fuck, whoops. I've had plenty of Joe jobs, but nothing I'd call a career. What I'd really love is to do Wayne's World for a living. It might happen. Yeah, right.
Look at him. Look
God,
at Mike
dude.
Myers.
Oh, wow, there
He
you
is.
go.
Look at Mike Myers looking dude.
Look at Mike Myers.
That's the Cat in the Hat right there.
the fuck?
Okay.
I have a gun.
Who are you? Are you supposed to be Garth?
I think so.
You're something.
Oh god.
Oh yeah, of course. You know you gotta watch out for the drums, because that's a thing that makes sense.
What? Oh, dude, this controls awful.
No, it's good. Look at it. I think the story is that you're in a music store and you're just you're killing all the things that have come to life.
I guess, yeah. Gotta lay to rest all the fucking instrument demons that are plaguing this poor music store. Stop it.
Stop, dude.
I've had this on like my list for a while of like weird shit that we. God damn it.
I've never heard of this, but of course it got a video game. Why wouldn't
Yeah, everything got a video game in like the late '80s, early '90s.
Yeah, Isaac for some
Party on, Garth.
Dude, party on, Wayne.
I love it. This is weird.
Everyone-
I seem to be so small. Is this a dream? I look like a video. Oh, for God's sakes! All right. Oh yeah, I told Garth's dad, Bev, that I would
I would hope, Bev.
plug his store, the Wishing Well convenience store. If what you want is not around the house, it's just around the corner. Top
Look at
10
him.
things beast. What is happening?
Okay, wait. Look at his guitar. Look at his guitar.
Oh my God, he's got a Guitar Hero guitar.
He's got like real drumsticks, and he's just got like
Okay.
like 2 shades.
Either you empty out your pockets or you're banned from the store. Shouldn't you kids be in school? Eat your junk. Okay.
What in the fuck? What is happening?
I have no fucking clue. This is a
Alright.
fever. Oh, cool. Now I'm. Oh, sick. Wha-cha-cha, wha-cha-cha.
Oh my god, you're either
Aww.
Wayne from Wayne's World or
Look at
Eazy-E.
the life thing. Do you see that? Do you see that little fucking smiley? Oh.
Hell yeah, this is great.
Is it?
This is good. This is good. I'm glad. I think this right here, Isaac. I think this will get the numbers back up.
Yeah. Did you see me take fall damage?
Oh, did you?
Yeah. My
Oh my god. Yeah, that's what you need. You need a fall damage in your platformer. Oh.
Ow.
So I told Isaac I really wanted him to play something like this because I really wanted to share in something that I found last night that was awesome. I found a clip on I found out like a TikTok clip of like a movie that I'd never heard of. And then I started because like I'll explain what the scene was in a minute because I want to explain the story to you real quick. Because it's spoilery. So there is a movie released in 1994, and Wikipedia has it listed as an American science fiction comedy film, right?
No, I don't want to.
Now, do you know what the name of this movie is, Isaac?
No.
It is called Tammy and the T-Rex.
Okay.
It stars
Oh, for
Denise
fuck's sake.
Richards and a young Paul Walker.
Really?
Yeah. So, I would just like to read you the synopsis the rundown that Wikipedia has for the plot.
Okay.
Because it is amazing. It is quite the adventure. It goes like this. Tammy is at cheerleader practice, and her new boyfriend Michael walks in from football practice to observe. They meet Byron, Tammy's gay friend. I don't know why the fuck they have to... It does not serve purpose to out him. Who approves of Michael as her new boyfriend. Shortly thereafter, Tammy's violent and jealous ex-boyfriend Billy arrives with his gang and harasses Michael. A fight erupts between the two. The police arrive to break up the fight and take Billy into custody, but Tammy, unable to deal with the events, breaks down and runs away in tears.
Okay.
The scene then cuts to a figure of a Tyrannosaurus Rex in a dark warehouse as two people, Dr. Wackenstein and his assistant Helga, walk through the doors. The lights come on and
swear to God.
I assume you're doing great. I'm very impressed by you. The lights come on and the Tyrannosaurus Rex figure begins to move, being controlled by someone in a room. Doctor is impressed by the robotic dinosaur's strength and reveals his plan to implant a living human brain into the robot to give it consciousness, mobility, and, in quotes, immortality. Later that night, Michael sneaks out to see Tammy, which I don't... Because, like... Oh, no. Sorry, that was Billy, the ex-boyfriend that got put in jail. Michael is played by Paul Walker, by the way. Later that night, Michael sneaks out to see Tammy. They are soon interrupted by Billy and his thugs, who chase and catch Michael. They throw him into the wild animal park where lions and jaguars run loose. A lion mauls Michael, and he is left in a comatose state. He is brought to a hospital where his intoxicated uncle watches over him. Which is like, okay, I know that you're given like a rundown of the plot, but there's some details here that just do not need to be said. Like why? Because that pertains to nothing. Moving on. Dr. Wackenstein and Helga declare Michael dead so that they can use his brain to control their robotic Tyrannosaurus Rex. After his brain is implanted, Michael escapes and wreaks havoc, vengeance, I don't know, on his high school tormentors and is reunited with his sweetheart Tammy. She realizes that the dinosaur is Michael and begins the search to find a more suitable body for him. Dr. Wackenstein he is in hot pursuit of his monstrous creation, which leads to a chase that ends with Michael killing the doctor. A lot is going on. I'm almost done, by the way, but police officers open fire and destroy the mechanical dinosaur. Tammy manages to recover Michael's brain. She takes it home with her and hooks it up to her computer speakers, and video camera. This is temporary until they find a new body for him. Through the setup, Michael is able to speak and see, which allows him to view Tammy performing a striptease. This causes the brain hookups to spark.
Fucking bullshit. What in the hell are you describing to me, by the way?
I'm describing you probably the best movie synopsis I've ever seen. Just because, I don't know, something about... Okay, so what the TikTok that I saw was who I assume is Tammy, hanging out with a gigantic Tyrannosaurus Rex, and her going, "You're Michael?" And the Tyrannosaurus Rex going, and shaking his head, yes. And she's like, "Is that really you?" And he takes his little tiny dinosaur hand and puts it up to her face.
That's fantastic.
And he's like, then it zooms out, and it's just a gigantic dinosaur next to this human woman who is hugging his head. But then I saw that clip and I was like, that sounds awesome. So I dug a little bit.
It sounds something, Chris. I don't know if awesome is the word.
I wanted to read it because just the whole thing is a journey. Dude, they literally don't solve the problem of his body being dead. She somehow got his brain into something else, I guess a computer, which is like, what the fuck? And then she strips for him, and he's like, yeah. She strips for a computer, dude.
Did he start jerking that big dino? Oh, wait, for the computer?
Yeah, apparently the dinosaur got destroyed, and she just got his brain out of there. I just love the fact that it's Paul Walker.
I'm fighting vinyls, Chris.
Yeah.
No, stop.
CDs had to do the same, dude. Party on. Did you ever actually you've seen Wayne's World, right?
Yeah. Hold on, I gotta deal with. Give me 1 second. I gotta get my dog to go behave itself.
By the way, you can watch Tammy and the T-Rex for free on Tubi.
Oh, neat.
I was just like, you know, if anybody's watching this and they're like, I kind of want to watch it, there you go. But yeah, I'm just baffled by that. Did you ever watch the second Wayne's World?
No, I always forget there is a second Wayne's World.
I remember it not being good. I can't remember anything about these movies. It's been like 10 years since I've seen them. But I do love the fact that in the movie they legit just got like, they got all the big like rock stars that they would have liked in the movie.
Oh yeah.
I remember like Alice Cooper was in the movie.
I don't know what my gold was there. Let's go to Gasworks. Who's
God.
playing tonight?
Can we-
Jolly Green Giants and the Lousy Beatles. Okay. They suck. It's not just a clever name. Yeah, I guess we're gonna go see a band. I don't know what the hell is happening.
Yeah, baby. Dude, we could make a whole like a whole series of Mike
Oh
Myers
my god,
video
we
games.
really could, couldn't we?
Yeah, we could play Cat in the Hat. We could play the like 8 Austin Powers movies. Sure there's more. Can't think of any on the top of my head. God, what were some other Mike Myers? We could play just any Shrek game.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Uh,
What the fuck am I supposed to be doing here?
I don't know, shooting.
Poopies?
Yeah, I was about to say it. I was like, no, that's stupid. And then, thank God you came along and saved the day. Watch out for that hubcap.
What? Party on, Garth. Okay. All right.
I made it. Did you... Have you seen The Master of Disguise?
The Master of Disguise?
Yeah, you ever seen that movie?
I don't think so.
Isaac, you've never seen The Master of Disguise?
I got denied. I don't know what the fuck that means, but I'm dead.
Denied.
I don't know what happened. I got denied.
No. The end.
Yeah, no. Suck it, nerd.
Oh. So you've never seen that movie?
No, Chris, 3
Okay.
times now.
Well, you're lucky. You're lucky that you haven't seen it. It is the reason why Dana Carvey no longer stars, like, he's no longer the starring, like, lead role in movies. It is literally just a vehicle for him to do characters, and it's fucking god-awful. You ever seen that clip of him, like, dressed up as a turtle? And he says, am I not turtly enough for the turtle?
Oh,
Club?"
I have seen that clip. I don't think I've seen that movie, though.
God, it's just so fucking bizarre, dude. I remember watching it when I was a kid and being like, yeah, this is funny. And then I got older and watched it, and I couldn't
He
even
said
finish
turtly.
it. Yeah. My morphing little brain, it even was like, okay.
God damn, this
No,
game is, like, impossibly difficult.
I remember that scene, dude, with the turtle thing, where he like goes into his shell, and then he goes down into his shell, and then he comes out and he bites a dude's nose off, and then he spits it back onto his face. And like, it's not supposed to be like some kind of surreal weird movie like that. It's supposed to just be a comedy. And here we are. Yeah, I don't know. I just remember that scene and being like, that just kind of it takes you, like, even if you were like to believe that this was, you know, a good movie.
Yeah.
You would be taken aback by that. That like immediately takes you out of like the world they're trying to build. Just as a movie, it's just, I know, I'm over here critiquing. Good job.
Chris, shut up.
Is that gack?
I don't know. It's really difficult.
You ever punch a record into it makes gack?
What the fuck? Now I have lightning bolts.
Yeah, you're just full of electricity. Thank God for guns.
Yeah.
I assume that's a gun.
Yeah, it looks like a gun.
Could be a marital aid.
It could be a marital aid. Oh my god, they're faster than you. You take fall damage, so like there's no real point in getting up here. It's fucking stupid.
Sorry, my brain kind of spiraled there. Can you imagine back in the day whenever like they first started putting like marital aids. They started putting those out and they're like, honey, look, I bought us something. I saw it at the store and I was like, marital aid. I wonder, like, we are having issues. I wonder if this will help.
Chris.
And she's like, yeah, you're right. I'll stop right there.
The bit is not a bit.
The bit is real. These are real people.
Oh my god. Oh god.
Oh, the face that thing makes, like the upright bass, when it gets hit, it's like, ah, fuck.
This is a really bad game.
No, it's good.
Yeah, this game of my childhood. Hey, you know something I saw interesting the other day?
Not this.
No, definitely not this. So, but it kind of got me thinking about it.
Go on.
I was very confused by what was happening on the screen. Sorry.
I was confused about the snares and floor toms.
Are you familiar with the Readyverse?
No. Fuck's that?
So it turns out that there's some game producer or some like producing I don't know, whatever. And Warner Brothers are making what they call the Readyverse. Now,
is it like Metaverse but with Ready Player One elements?
it is. However, it's based more, from what I was able to read, it's based more on the novel, which is really neat. The novel is based like primarily with like 80s and 90s this shit, like early games and like worlds built out of them. But the crazy thing is Ernest Cline, the guy who wrote the book, is actually working directly with that.
There's only one thing though that worried me with that, or it worries me with like what that could be. So who'd you say it was? It's Warner Brothers and who?
I don't know. I can't remember. I had it written down
Is it
somewhere.
just like is it like a developer or is it like a big tech company?
It's a developer.
Okay, so there's one issue with that, I see. They're going to either, so they're either going to need funding, or not funding, but like,
It's Warner Brothers. They don't need
obviously.
money.
Yeah, they don't need money, but there is no way that Warner Brothers is going to let another company use, like their stuff for a VR of their thing. You know what I mean? They're not going to let like Oculus use it, or Facebook, whatever, Meta, whatever the bullshit. They're absolutely going to try to make their own VR thing.
I doubt it.
I
Because
don't
it's
know,
not.
dude.
It's not a tech company. Now, if it was a tech company, it'd be like, oh,
I know,
great.
but that's, like Facebook wasn't a tech company, like technically in the beginning.
Yeah,
So
but
that's
they
what makes me
bought Oculus, so like they still really. And
it-
give them
I don't
credit. The MetaQuest 3 fucks. There's a
Yeah.
reason, like most people.
Yeah, I do.
There's a reason most people that like play any sort of VR are switching to it.
Yeah. I don't know. I could, dude, corporate greed. I told you, like that's just the way it is.
It's all corporate greed. This was
I know.
corporate greed. It's just in the fucking 80s, dude.
90s, dude. This had to be the 90s, because I don't think Wayne's World came out until like early 90s,
Chris,
right? Maybe.
whatever.
No, that's more of more of a reason that this game sucks. They had more time to work on it and they didn't.
Yeah.
But no, I'm just so used to companies being like, you know what, use our thing. That'd be cool if you could just play that like on the Oculus though. Like, oh my god, you could just stand on him.
Yes.
I'm not getting sound. Do you get any sound out of like bouncing on the drums?
It like goes bloop basically.
No,
Imagine a bloop.
Immersive.
Yeah, there's a bloop. I'm just excited because they actually have. It worried me at first, and then to see that the writer of the actual book is in direct development of it. A lot of the reason the movie sucks so bad is getting the intellectual property for you have to read Ready Player One at some point. It is so goddamn good.
I know.
Ready Player 2, not as great. Kind of dark, actually. Actually, it's really fucked up now that I think about it. I was shocked.
He was going through some shit.
There's like mind control shit going on and like cloning
Did
people for really nasty shit.
Now, did he get into the did he get the rights? He absolutely didn't get the rights when he was writing the book. But like, did he get in any trouble for that kind of stuff? For including characters that were already pre-existing?
In the book, I don't think so.
Which is odd, because even like the mention of something being a plot point.
I imagine it's probably like less expensive. He might have. I'll have to like check the back end of that book to see, because I have an actual hard copy somewhere, but the last time I read it was on my phone. I think he might have mentioned it. I imagine it's probably cheaper to get the rights for. Fuck!
It's probably easier for him to make the movie.
No, because
just because of the
think
fact
how
that
much
he
they gotta
had-
pay to like actually have the characters on screen instead of like mention them in a book.
Well, that was. I think about like Space Jam 2. I haven't
I got
seen it.
denied.
You're doing great. One more go around.
No,
We don't have
Chris. Ah, fine. We'll do one more.
I was gonna say though, I think about Space Jam 2 and how like that movie. I haven't seen it, but I've seen a bunch of stuff on it. Like, it had so much stuff in it because. Oh God, burpee. It had so much stuff in it just because of the fact that it was owned by Warner Brothers. So they would just throw in any Warner Brothers character at all. So
yeah,
it made
but
me...
you gotta think. A lot of it's like based on like Star Wars and like the Shining, which they actually did get the Shining in
the movie.
the movie, yeah. But there's a lot of stop fucking with me.
Well, I feel like the movie was because like the reason they like so many more companies were okay with it was because of the fact that it had like a huge budget. They probably got paid a little bit for it, and then also it was just the fact that like people like Steven Spielberg were making it, so they knew it was going to be a big success no matter what.
No, that's the thing. So the problem with the movie is the shit that is really included in it. The Shining and Adventure that he plays at the end. Spoiler if you haven't seen the movie that came out like fucking, I don't know, what, 2018?
Yeah, you can guess where it's going anyways if you watch like the first like 5 minutes of it.
Yeah, the God, dude, this sucks. This sucks so hard, dude. This is just so bad.
Tubular.
Yeah. The only things in the movie from the book are part of the scene from The Shining and fucking the you play Adventure at the end of the hunt for this Easter egg, right? That's it. That is it.
I feel like a lot of it is just it's also just a movie adaptation, and they never get everything completely right.
It's really bad. It is like one of the worst ones I've ever seen.
Yeah, I've watched the movie. I thought it was fine. It's like, and I know you've read that book like a billion times, so I've always wanted to, but I'm also just stupid and I have a hard time reading. So
I finished that
hey,
book
there's
in a day.
pics. Yeah, I know you did. I remember that because you're like, I bought a book. You're like the only person I know that like buys a book and reads it in like a very short amount of time.
I buy all kinds of shit for my my Galaxy Fold that I've got. I read a lot actually.
Which is wild.
I
want to read and then I realize, oh, I have ADHD. It's really hard for me sometimes.
I think
that's why I'm like, how the hell?
I think it's The Quiet actually. God damn it!
Well.
I genuinely recommend Ready Player One. Well, that's the thing too, is like there's a bunch of like a lot of the characters are completely fucked up. The situation he's in really fucked up. For instance, like I'm gonna spoil some of this. I doubt you'll ever read the book. But this isn't even like hardly a spoiler. So the Oasis, right, that they like all play in. The only thing that's free in it is like the education side of it. So there's like a few like worlds that he can go to, and that's it. But to like actually go to like anything fun, like any of the games, you've got to have money in the game. And basically, it's gotten to the point now where your Oasis account is way more valuable than your fucking actual wallet is. And I think it's gotten to the point where like the currency interchanges. It's been a minute since I've read it, but fucking so Wade Watts is the main protagonist, right? And he is super poor and lives with his like I think his aunt's okay, if I remember right. His aunt's alright, but her boyfriend's a dirtbag. Doesn't matter. So he can't
something like that. I do remember that in the movie.
She's kind of a piece of shit in the movie, I feel like, though. Like, she's way nicer in the book, but it doesn't matter. But, so he can't do anything. He can't go anywhere. He can't compete in this fucking hunt for the Easter egg, for the keys to the kingdom, basically.
Yeah.
And so it turns out that obviously, plot point. Stop it!
Doing great.
Shot, fucking, shot. Do you like that?
Fucking
God damn, kick
the
it, ass.
saxophones. Kick the saxophones, the cellos.
The upright bass. God damn it, fucking, yeah, shot.
Oh, you do it, you Canadian fuck.
Ah! But
Aww. What's about an F note?
the first challenge for the Easter egg is on one of the high school planets. So like one of the actual like education planets.
Yeah, one of the free ones.
Yeah, so he has to like figure it out through there. But it's an old D&D map, an old Tomb map. It's really neat. Like there's a bunch of like the challenge for that fucking for God's sake. Oh my God, stop it. The challenge for that fucking first challenge I guess is kind of neat. But like it's just like so much, it's way nerdier in the book than it ever is in the movie. I knew it was going to be bad watching it when they were like, here's a Minecraft planet and I was like, God damn it. I fucking love Minecraft, but Jesus Christ.
Yeah. It's easy for movies to just ruin everything. It needs the right person to work on it, and it needs that. I honestly think the biggest problem we have with movies and stuff like that anymore is that like more things should not be movies. They should be television shows.
It would have been
Good
a
job.
great television show. It would have been a fantastic, and they really should have done it. Like they could have fuck this game, Chris. I'm fucking over it.
Yeah, I know. Denied. You're denied happiness.
But it would have been a great TV show. And they could have like really gotten into it. And then he wrote a second book. There could have been another fucking season, for God's sakes.
Yeah.
Holy shit. I'm not playing this anymore, Chris.
Hey, you know what show I like a lot?
Yeah.
I like EmuLads.
On
Everybody.
YouTube? Is that what
YouTube.com/@the EmuLads?
Yeah.
It might just be EmuLads.
No, it is at the EmuLads. But I think I've heard of them.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Anyway.
Is this fucking Inception?
I think it is. Oh, God. Anyway.
The ads are becoming that real.
Yeah, it's getting bad. Subscribbles to the channel. If you've read Ready Player One and seen the movie, did you also think it's a horrendous piece of shit?
Yeah. We also played Adventure for our very first video on
Yes,
here.
we did. My part of my big obsession with it. Well, I played it on a bunch of Atari systems on a kid, but I hadn't thought about it for years until I like.
Yeah, as a kid. You said on a kid.
As a kid, sorry, I can't think. I think I was because I was watching like Garth get his ass beat by that kid with a baseball bat. Yeah,
Good job.
I'm rambling. So
Yeah.
if you haven't read the book, go read it, and we'll see you later.
Yeah. Okay. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye bye. My wife